10 Cats Does Countdown. Richard Iowati, Jonathan Ross, Kima Ball, Maisie Adams, Sarah Keyword, Susie Dent, Dr. Anne-Maria Maffedon, and your host, Jimmy Cobb.
Hello and welcome to 8 out of 10 Cats Does Countdown, a show about letters, numbers and conundrums. It's the quiz that, if it's anything as fun to watch as it is to host, my advice is turn off now. OK, let's meet tonight's players. First up, it's guest team captain Richard Iowati. Richard Iowati is an actor and is probably best known for his role playing Richard Iowati in literally everything he's ever been cast in. Richard says his favourite movies are all black and white French New Wave films from the 60s, and that's because he's never seen Paddington 2.
I was in Paddington 2. But I haven't seen it. I'm in it.
Right, I'm having to IMDb that.
What do you
Is he
mean?
in it?
Why would I lie about something so banal?
Who did you play?
I was in a court scene. Has anyone seen this film?
I've seen it.
I was in it.
I don't remember you in it.
I was in it. I'm the person who sends Paddington to prison. He brought it out because it was very traumatic.
OK. No, come on.
Yes.
All right, I'm getting up IMDb.
Are you in both?
No, I'm in the second one.
Well, that's...
Hence the box office lift.
Forensic investigator
Thank
Richard
you.
Iowati.
I am in it. Unbelievable.
I can't believe it. And Richard's teammate, Kima Bob. Kima is a gay black woman from Texas. She moved to the UK in 2018 because, well, she was a gay black woman living in Texas.
I just want to say, I'm only half gay.
Half gay. I'll put half gay.
I think it's important, yeah. Representation matters, and I don't want anyone full gay to say, hey, she's appropriating our culture.
So half gay.
It's not like a mermaid, like the top half is gay and the bottom half isn't.
Well, you know what? It kind of, I feel like a bit is, because my brain loves women, and my, anyway.
Up against them this evening is guest team captain Jonathan Ross.
Hello. I was not in Paddington 2 or 1. I wasn't asked to be in any of the Paddington country. No.
Jonathan Ross, he looks like if a Disney princess kissed a frog, but then changed her mind halfway through.
You know what?
Don't say that.
I've had worse.
And joining Jonathan tonight, it's Maisie Adam. Maisie Adam gets annoyed when people mispronounce her surname by adding an S. I'd never do that. Maisie Saddam, everyone. OK, Jonathan, here's my question to you. I hope you don't mind me saying this. You're in your 60s, you're looking great. What's your secret?
Hold on, you're asking me what my secret is when your hair miraculously grew back.
But that didn't grow, did it? It grafted.
You think it grafted? You mean like in Love Island when they have to graft?
No, I mean like down the pits.
Yeah. What's my secret? Well, thank you. It's a very nice thing for you to say. Hydration is the key, I believe. The problem, though, is that goes hand in hand with as you get older, you do need to wee more. So it's a trade-off. You know what I do?
What do you do?
Just get relaxed about pissing when I'm sitting down like this.
Oh, no.
I've been twice since the show started, and you know what? No one's the wiser.
No.
How is your prostate?
My prostate is fine. I've had it tickled quite recently. Really? A doctor tickles it for you. He puts a camera up there and has a good look at it.
Do you get to keep the footage afterward? Like, you know when your parents buy... you know when
I
you
think
go
technically it belongs to ITV too.
Yeah.
What?
Part of that footage was used in Paddington 2.
That's the title sequence.
No, I did actually. When I went in, the first time I had it done, I did ask the guy, because we used to show weird clips show, and I said, I might put this on the TV show as a jokey story thing. So I said to the gentleman who had the camera, I said, can I have the footage afterwards? And then I was there for quite a while, and he was poking around, and after all, I began to feel a little faint, and I said, surely you must be done now. He said, I was just giving you extra footage. And I said, I don't need 20 fucking minutes, I need like 30 seconds.
I'm not sure that guy was a doctor.
No.
It wasn't even a camera, he said it was on the end of his finger. I didn't see the camera.
Kima, you're from America. Have you learnt any interesting words since you've been here?
Definitely. I feel like you guys use really big words, and we tend to keep it like short and sweet. And so when I moved here, there were so many big words that I never heard before, and that kind of blew my mind, like austerity.
So what would you call that in the States?
Life. But when I initially heard austerity, I thought to myself, this word sounds expensive. It sounds bougie. You know, like it sounds like something people do on a night out in Bridgerton. You know? Like, join me at my manor for an evening of austerity. Good times. Another big word for me, huge, that I never heard before was like referendum. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, like because I had never heard referendum before, I had no idea what a referendum could do. And it really feels like you guys didn't either.
OK. Richard, if you could be anywhere in the world right now, where would you choose?
It's tempting to say anywhere else. And not just because it's true. But no, it's untrue. I'm very happy here amongst, well, whoever you are. I'm very looking forward to... Why are we here? Why are we here?
I presume some sort of mix-up at your management company.
Yes, look, I'm just here to remind people of what desserts used to look like. I've done my job.
Yeah, well done you.
I was in Paddington too, God damn it.
Richard, have you got a mascot?
I do. How many of this...
Have there been?
Yeah.
Over 150.
There's been a lot. And, you know, what started off as maybe an idea of something to bring people luck and a nice talking point has become a burden. It's become a burden to produce these mascots. And I understand it to create some comedic business. So I've created this. It's an IOU for a mascot for comic purposes. I don't have a mascot because I reject the conformism of it. I don't believe in luck. I've got this.
Why is it done like a ransom?
So that you won't know I did it. And
Maisie,
also,
have you got a
possibly,
mascot?
Yeah, I actually...
This bit's not done. And also, by having an IU, it opens up the possibility of me being rebooked.
That is actually quite clever.
I agree to disagree.
Let me try that again.
Maisie, could you be asked to bring a mascot?
I have got a mascot. Would you like to see it?
Yes.
OK, great. So, previously, when I've been on this show, Jimmy, I think I've struggled to work under pressure. So, I've brought something. It is Whack a Countdown.
Is this... So the good people at Whack-A-Mole have got no... I mean, this is very different.
It's very different, because with Whack-A-Mole, which I don't think we're allowed to say, with the other one, you whack a mole.
You got round that nicely.
This one, you will whack little figures of people on the show.
So this is to make you better at dealing with the clock?
Yeah, I'll have 30 seconds on the clock so I can get used to dealing with that. Wait, I have to plug it in first. Can we plug it in, please? Can we act like I've paid you in advance? Thank you.
OK,
Ready?
here we go. Your time starts now. 1, 2, 3. Hit 'em harder, Maisie. Hit 'em harder.
Oh, it's broke! That was actually really stressful and I didn't enjoy it, and you went slower in the rehearsals.
No, I love it. Maisie Adams.
Countdown.
Jonathan, do you have a mascot?
Well, I feel bad as well because I sort of forgot to bring one in. So I had planned it, and then when I came here, I said, I forgot to bring my mascot. Can I have a look around here? Can I have a look in the offices, in the studio, in the dressing room? Can I find something to be a mascot? They let me have a look around. I found something.
What do you find?
I found Jimmy Carr's contract, ladies and gentlemen.
Ooh.
The employment contract.
Oh.
And you know what? It's not that surprising in some ways. Some of the things you'd expect are pretty standard for show business contracts. When you get to this level, you'll know this. Point one, rose petals have to be scattered in front of Jimmy on the way to the studio. That's pretty standard. Number two here, production staff may only refer to Jimmy as Your Excellency. This one surprised me. One packet of Haribo, each sweet must be pre-sucked by Susie Dent in his dressing room. And this is my favourite point. It says, when Jonathan Ross is on the show, a 1-inch hole must be drilled between Jimmy's dressing room and Jonathan's bathroom at waist height. Oh, sorry, that's my contract. Sorry, that's in my contract.
OK. Over in the Dictionary Corner, it's Sarah Keyworth. Sarah is a non-binary comedian, which means that sometimes she likes to get up on stage and dick about, and other times she prefers to get up on stage and fanny about. It's all valid.
It goes better when I fanny about.
First time on the show, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yes, hello. Hello, Jimmy. Hello, everyone. Yes, my name's Sarah. Apparently, I don't look like a Sarah. I think it's the hair. I get my hair cut by a very nice French man called Ian, and when he's finished, he goes, oh, what do you think? And I think, you've made me look like an Ian. That's what it is. It's an Ian cut, isn't it?
I mean, you look beautiful, obviously, but if we
Stop it.
If we were going to pick someone...
I see why you sat me over here.
I think if we were going to pick someone to play Jonathan Ross in the biopic, I think the young Jonathan Ross is the... OK. With Sarah, of course, it's Susie Dent.
Yeah.
I'm not saying Susie Dent's books are dog shit, but the council recommend picking them up with a special little plastic bag and putting them in a special bin in the pub.
So mean. So mean. Don't you take that, Susie?
Yeah, how many have you written, Jimmy?
Yeah.
2.
No, how many have you written, not how many have you sold? I got your back, Suze. I got your back. That's defence, yeah.
Just pop that on the edit floor. Susie, which old words would you like to see make a comeback?
Well, there's always the stiff rump from the 16th century.
Stiff rump.
Stiff rump.
Oh,
and
it is a good phrase before we even know what it means.
Yeah.
What does it mean?
brilliant one. It's somebody who refuses to budge from an unfounded, unfair judgment of someone else. Looking
Oh,
at you,
that felt
Jimmy.
loaded.
Do you need somebody to get you away from here?
Give us a signal.
Yeah.
Yes. We can get you out of here.
Can you?
Yeah. Ask for Angela and we'll get you out.
And in charge of the numbers, standing in for Rachel Riley, it's Dr. Anne-Marie Amafidon. Yeah. Very good to have you here. Dr. Anne-Marie is a computing and mathematics genius who speaks 5 languages and is the president of the British Science Association. Getting her to do this show is like using the Large Hadron Collider to heat up your pot noodle. You're obviously super smart. Is there anything you're really bad at?
I'm really bad at trains. Once I was going from Chester to London and got on the wrong train twice in the same journey and ended up in Wales.
Did you only clock it when you got to Wales?
Yeah, the sign was obviously in a different language.
Well, it's very good to have you here. We're lucky.
I also got the wrong train here, but we'll cover that another time. Did you? Genuinely, yeah.
Then where
we
are
missed
you?
the train.
What show are you supposed to be on?
I knew I should have taken the wrong train.
OK, and the prize the teams will be competing for tonight is this, the Countdown Piano. He's been practising all week, please. Let's count down, everyone. Time for the first game. Jonathan, Maisie, you get to pick the letters.
Would you like to go first, Missy? I think you're good at this.
OK, thank you. Could we have a vowel, please, Anne-Marie?
E.
Consonant.
A P.
Consonant.
S.
Another consonant.
D.
A vowel.
O.
A vowel.
A.
Oh, a different vowel. No, not the right vowel. A consonant.
Z?
Oh, come on, Anne-Marie.
Who wants to say?
We are trying to make the fun version of the show, not the dog shit version in the afternoon, so... Do you want to change... What? I'm getting rid of... Look, the 30 seconds is coming up. I've got to do a bit of scooting.
Do you look like you're on your way to your first day at boarding school?
It's hard to tell. At first glance, I didn't know if that was a helmet or you'd had another hair transplant.
Can we have a different consonant?
And,
What about an R?
Lovely.
Oh, delightful.
One more consonant, thank you.
The final letter is a K.
OK, your time starts now. Oh, scoot, scoot, scoot. Thank you. Scoot, scoot. I did scooting. I did some scooting. It was really good scooting, wasn't
Fear
it?
in your eyes.
So good at scooting.
I'm so good at scooting. Jonathan, how many?
I've got some sixes.
Some sixes. Maisie, how many?
Yeah, I got some sixes as well.
OK, Richard, how many?
6.
6. Kima?
6 as well.
All right, what's your 6?
My one.
Yeah.
Okay, great. I'm sorry, I'm very distracted. You have a nice butt, Jimmy. That's crazy. People
I
don't
told
talk
you,
about
I told
it.
you I had mad junk in the trunk, but you didn't listen.
Yeah, your bottom is rounder than expected.
I feel like I might as well be a lap dancer. People are just staring at my ass. I mean...
Although, that had my word on it, so I've forgotten it.
So what are your,
I'll
what are your
tell
words?
you. I'll tell you my 6. Speedo.
Is Speedo allowed because it's a brand name, and sometimes they don't allow
No,
brand
Speedo
names?
is also a shortened version of speedometer. Do you mean it that way?
Yeah.
Susie, is Speedo in there?
Going on.
Yeah, so Speedos are trademarks in capital S, but Speedo, as Jonathan says, short for speedometer.
Oh,
actually is.
perfect.
Yeah.
Ace, sorry.
Which is what I meant.
Richard, your 6?
Soaped.
Jonathan, your 6?
I had pokers, or, I don't know whether I'll get this one, spoked.
Yeah.
And Maisie, your 6?
I've got erode and pseudo.
6 points to both teams.
Yay.
OK. Sarah, Susie, could they have done any better?
Susie has pre-soaked.
Oh, stop it.
It's a 9-letter world. That's come on.
I've never heard anyone use that.
All hail.
I got soaked, but lacked the energy and intelligence to rearrange the 3 remaining letters into... That's why I had a small part in Paddington. They didn't trust me with anything bigger.
You would have been a good choice for the voice of the bear. If you were Paddington, what would you say as Paddington?
More marmalade, please. I mean, it's just been the same...
I mean,
the same
That's
range.
good, that's good.
Done. So at the end of that, both teams have 6 points. OK, on to our first numbers round. Richard, Kima, you get to choose the numbers.
Oh, this is a big
Please.
responsibility. Me?
Please, do
My
choose.
God, but I wasn't in any Paddingtons.
Yeah.
OK,
I think there's a bit of Paddington in all of us.
Yeah.
ew. May I have 3 big ones, please?
Yes,
radical.
3 big
Nice.
ones,
Yeah, do what I want.
3 small ones. We
Thank
have
you so much.
a 2, 5, and a 1, and 100,
OK.
25, with a 50,
Oh, it's on.
Awesome. It's already...
and a target of 881.
Good luck, everyone. Your time starts now.
Oh, I hate this game so much.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, this absolute nightmare, mate.
So the target was 881. Get it?
Woo.
Whoa. Whoa there. Hold on. Jonathan, did you get it?
No.
OK. But Maisie, did you get it?
No.
Richard, did you get it?
No.
Kima?
Not really.
I got 875.
Go on, tell us.
2 plus 5
2 plus 5 is 7.
plus 1
Plus
eight.
1
Clever.
is 8.
times by the 100.
Times by the 100.
Then this is now.
Now watch
this is what I just
closely.
did.
Hold
Okay.
on, hold on.
I added 50. Then I added 25.
Wow! 5 points. 5 big points. Richard Arwada, OK.
Like, this bit is so hard.
Anne-Marie, could it be done?
No.
What?
That's why I couldn't do it, Jimmy.
That one was impossible, was it? Yeah. I just give Rachel a call.
Go on then.
Sure. OK, so Jonathan and Maisie have 6 points. Richard and Kima have 11 points. Early lead. And here is your teaser. The words are I hog nuts. The clue is keep your mouth closed. That's I hog nuts. Keep your mouth closed. See you after the break. Welcome back. The answer to the teaser. The words were I hog nuts. The clue was keep your mouth closed. It was, of course, shouting. So, Richard and Kima are in the lead. And they've been playing in teams so far, but this game is just for Richard and Jonathan. So, Richard, your turn to choose.
Consonant.
X.
Really? That's how we're starting?
We can work with that.
Oh, no.
Another consonant, please.
Another X.
T.
Vowel, please.
O.
Another vowel, please.
I.
Maybe another vowel.
What?
E.
Consonant.
Q.
Holy
Are you
What? Are
serious?
I mean, what?
Another vowel.
A.
Another consonant.
Go on, vowel, vowel, vowel.
L.
Vowel, vowel, vowel. That's
And
what
then
I'm hoping
another vowel.
Come on,
for.
come
A
on, come
strong
on. Come
desire
on.
for a U. Oh! OK. I'm going to play the clock music on, on some wine bottles. OK. All right, you ready? Your time starts now.
So off-putting.
That's so horrible, isn't it?
Now, I've got cheese and wine for everyone, just to sort of lift the spirits. Kima, in your honour, as you're American, I've got some American squeezy cheese for you.
Thank you so much.
Maisie Adam, we got you Maisie Edam.
Oh, great.
Nice. Richard Wensleydale. That's very much a work in progress.
No, that's good.
And Jonathan, we got you old blue veiny cheese.
As per my rider.
This is, I mean, it's a little bit of class, isn't it? Cheese and wine on the show.
This is so exciting.
Nice.
Thank you very much.
Why have I got, like, just a big wedge with a...
Maisie
Maisie
Edam. Oh, you look like a psychotic clown for a moment there. I liked it. Oh, Jesus Christ, what happened there?
I don't like this cheese.
Bad
Which
cheese.
cheese?
The blue one. The
blue one?
Jonathan Ross one. I can't swallow it. I don't want it in my body.
It's only for the sophisticated palate.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
What's crazy about this is, like, I'm severely lactose intolerant, and so just feel so bad for Richard because this is about to get crazy in about 5 to 10.
That's okay. This just wipes clean.
No.
Richard, how many?
Just the one. I've got a definite 5, and
An
but
A.
for a D, I'd have an 8.
Why's your wine got a head on it?
Jonathan, how many have you got?
I have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Richard, you're 5.
I put quiet.
Jonathan, you're 7.
Exotica. EXOTICA.
Oh, that might be all
A
right.
popular
Very
form
good.
of music in the 1950s.
That's really good.
Do you have a U after Q?
You don't... No.
No, like that.
Exotica like that.
Ca.
No. CA.
I don't think I've got a C, mate.
Oh, I haven't got him. I apologise.
Mate.
However,
God.
I'm still happy because I've got the cheese.
Wait a second. Can I just check in with Susie Dent? You had one job, Susie.
You thought there was a C as well, didn't you,
did.
Susie?
So exciting.
Yeah, such a good word.
Try that one.
Well, you try it. It's your word.
Oh, toxique.
Top seat.
I like
The
that one.
lounge version of the Britney Spears song.
Yeah.
5 points to Richard.
That's right.
Sarah, Susie, could they have done any better?
I don't know, we're just getting pissed. Liquate,
Oh, you had that.
number 7, that's a 7er.
What is that?
Wait.
Purifying metals.
That's what Jimmy on the phone. Liquate everything. Liquate it.
The taxman's coming round, liquate all the files.
Liquate it. Liquate it. And then shred it. Shred it.
So at the end of that, Jonathan and Maisie have 6 points. Richard and Kima have 16.
Well played. Well played.
OK, right, it's now time for Maisie and Kima to go head-to-head
Come on, mate.
with the maths. Maisie, you pick the numbers.
Nothing but confidence in it.
OK, 2 big ones, please.
2 big ones.
Anne-Marie.
We've got a 9,
Yeah.
4,
Yeah.
1,
Great.
another 1,
Ah, Jesus.
175, with a target of 197.
Even
OK,
that's beyond.
and your time starts now. So the target was 197. Maisie, did you get it?
No. I got 190.
7 away. OK, Kima, did you get it?
I think we have 196.
Oh.
196. OK,
Yeah,
that'll be worth something. How do you do it?
So 1 plus 1 is 2, and then 2 times 100
Times 100
will
for
get you a
200.
200, and then you want to take 4 away from it.
Oh, masterful.
7 points to Kima.
Nicely done, nicely done.
Anne-Marie,
It's a beautiful game.
Yes.
could it be done?
Yes, it can be done.
1 plus 1, 2.
Is
I'm
2.
fine so far.
Good start.
I'm all good.
Nice. Strong start.
9 times this 2 is 18.
Yes.
Add the 75 on
it.
Whoa,
for 93, and then 100
mate.
for 193,
Yeah.
whoa,
and then add on
four.
the
That's a
4.
beautiful piece of damage.
wow.
That feels like
Yeah.
very lucky that worked out, but
That's
brilliant.
so clever.
That's a symphony.
Pretty great. OK, so Jonathan and Maisie have 6. Richard and Kima have 23.
You did better than
Time now to go across the victory corner. Sarah Keyworth, what have you got for us?
I've made a short presentation just to put everybody at ease, and it's to explain why I frighten women, brackets and men. And I think we could all agree I am very frightening, there I am. And the reason for that is that I represent the most frightening thing in the world, which is ambiguous genitals. What have you got down there, Keyworth? I can hear you all crying. And I'll never tell. I'm not going to tell. I won't even write it down because I can't spell it. I think I confuse people for a lot of reasons. My youthful looks, mentioned it before, it confuses people everywhere I go. Last summer, I was walking my friend's dog down the road. There was a man on the other side of the street, and he shouted, "No school today!" To say to him, I said, "Oh, no, I'm 28 years old." And he went, "Oh, that's weird. I thought you were a young boy." And I was like, "I'm weird. Why are you starting a conversation with a young boy?" I tweeted about that. I love tweeting about gender. I did a tweet recently. You know the film Notting Hill? I did a parody of the famous quote from Notting Hill, the one that's like, "I'm just a girl standing in front of a boy, asking him to love her." But instead of that, I tweeted, "I'm just a girl standing in front of a boy, realising it's a mirror and that gender is a social constant." But I've got quite a modest Twitter following, very few followers, mostly queer people, so I thought my plan was I'd tweet that, get like 2 likes, and then just feel smug for the rest of the day. But the problem is, I'm also followed by a comedian and professional quizzer, Paul Sinner from The Chase. Yeah, Chase, very popular daytime quiz show, isn't it? Is it probably the most popular? I'd say.
Yeah, it's definitely the best.
It's my favourite, I'd say that. And Paul, retweeted my tweet, which essentially means that he dipped me in rainbows and threw me to the bigots. Because then a lot of people started responding to that. I got a lot of angry tweets. One person tweeted me very, very cross. What an utter load of boolocks. Mwah, fantastic. Then immediately replied to themselves, bollocks even. And this is my favourite one. Somebody tweeted me saying, you're a boy, you were born a boy, and you'll always be a boy. And then immediately, straight away, tweeted themselves back, sorry, I meant girl.
Sarah Keyworth, everyone. And here is your teaser. The words are ass blend. The clue is not a hair in sight. That's ass blend, not a hair in sight. See you after the break. Welcome back. The answer to the tease. The words were ass blend. The clue was not a hair inside. It was, of course, baldness. OK.
Oh.
OK, before we go on, time for a quick bonus round. Tonight we have movie director Richard Ayoade and movie buff Jonathan Ross. So let's test their knowledge in the Cats Does Countdown movie quiz. Pulp Fact or Pulp Fiction? The person with the most correct answers gets 10 bonus points. Here is your first question.
We need this.
OK. Can you tell me the real tagline of the 1973 double Oscar-nominated thriller, The Day of the Dolphin?
The Day of the Dolphin.
I literally could tell you that now.
I bet you could. OK. I'll
Yes,
give you the
Mike
multiple
Nichols
choice anyway, but I bet you could. OK. A, every dolphin has its day.
Could be that.
B, this dolphin might look cute, but it's not. C, dolphins forgive, but they don't forget.
Oh, that's...
Or unwittingly, he trained a dolphin to kill the President of the United States.
That's C or D?
It can't be that last one.
I literally wrote a section on this in my book, The Gripper Film. That's the second time you failed to do your research, mister. First time in Paddington 2,
And you know
the
what?
second time in my herb.
OK, Jonathan, what have you gone for?
C.
You've gone for C?
We've gone for
Richard,
C.
what correct answer have you gone for?
It is D.
The answer is D. Here's the beautifully designed poster. Let's have a look. And it's a double Oscar-nominated film.
For an extra point for us, can you do a good dolphin impersonation?
You just gave them a point.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
Question number 2 in the Pulp Fact or Pulp Fiction quiz. OK, for this one, you need to complete a tagline for the Jason Statham classic action film, Crank, High Voltage.
Love that film.
Here's the first part. He was dead, but he got what?
Oh.
That is the answer.
No.
I
would love it if that was
I think that would be really
OK,
good.
Jonathan, what have you gone for?
I'm very tempted to go with Maisie's suggestion. Maisie, tell him your suggestion.
How does it start again?
He was dead, but he got...
Pussy.
I mean...
It's Jason Statham, so I mean...
I think he still would get it.
Richard Ayoade?
I'd like to say over it. But that isn't the answer. The real answer is better. I know this.
He was dead, but he got better. It's
Amazing.
basically a retelling of the story of Christ.
Yes. Yeah. You know your terrible cinema.
Let's take a look at the poster. Here's Jason Statham looking double hard.
Jesus. I do remember being a young American person watching this film, thinking to myself, this Jason Statham, he must be what all men in the UK are like. And
now sitting between Richard Ayoade and me, I imagine dreams come true.
Yeah,
What we've got to do is got to take the motor out.
He does voices.
Very good.
Very good.
One of everyone.
That's what Paddington should sound like.
This next question, we're going to show you a very scary clip. Take a look at this frightening trailer for a horror movie, The Lift.
Modern technology gave birth to the lift. But the lift has made itself smarter. And deadlier.
Oh, it's a good film. I know about this film.
OK. All right, what? Let's see.
Yes, it's a good film.
Jonathan, you say you know about this film, you say it's a good film, but the question is, what is the tagline for The Lift? Richard?
I'm ashamed to say I don't know this much. If I were doing this, I'd say what goes up must come down.
I'd say this one's out of order.
Yeah!
We're not far off.
After this, you'll only be taking the stairs on account of lifts feeling frightening.
No, I think it actually is. It says, we've told you before, take the stairs, take the stairs, take the stairs.
Come on.
I'm going to give you that. Let's have a look at the truly inspirational tagline, which is...
Take the stairs. Take the stairs. For God's sake, take the stairs.
It's a good film. It's a good film.
That's so bad.
It's a good film.
Now it's time to test your knowledge of classic movie scenes. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our acting expert, Fabio.
Oh, Fabio.
Fingers on buzzers. Buzz in when you know what film he is acting from. Fabio, action.
Oh, my word.
Buzz in when you think you know the answer.
Dances with Wolves.
Incorrect. Keep going. Keep going.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Dirty Dancing.
Dirty Dancing is the right answer.
Oh, yeah, when they're going like that.
Fabio, more acting, please. Action.
No.
I think...
Come on, he's acting. Look at him. Look at his acting. What is it?
Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction.
Is the correct answer.
I love how Richard has suddenly got really fiercely competitive.
I couldn't find the buzzer there.
Fiercely competitive.
Fabio, action.
Basic Instinct.
Yes. It is not Basic Instinct. Ghost is the right answer.
Thank you.
Hold on, she doesn't sit in a chair stroking a big fucking penis in Ghost. It's in front of her, she's making a bowl there, she's not going...
Dirty Dancing doesn't involve someone dry humping air for 30 seconds.
Round of applause for Fabio.
Yes.
So that's the end of that round. That's 10 points to Jonathan. OK, on with the game. Jonathan and Maisie, your turn to choose the letters.
A vowel, please.
Yeah, good
Let's
choice.
start with a vowel.
E.
And let's have another vowel. Come on, let's be crazy on vowels.
I.
Now I would like a consonant, please.
N.
And now I'd like another consonant, please.
J.
Oh, I don't like that one particularly, but I'll go for a vowel now.
O.
Oh.
Yeah, good.
Should we have another consonant?
Do it.
Let's do it.
M.
Let's have another vowel and two more consonants.
E. F.
Yes, please.
And B.
Gorgeous, thank you.
Your time starts now. Jonathan, how many?
4.
4, OK. Maisie?
Yeah, I got 4.
Richard?
I'm looking at 4.
Kima?
Yeah, 5.
Wow!
Yes! That's right.
Oh, go on,
OK,
Emma.
5 for the win. OK, Maisie, you're 4.
Moan.
There's no A.
Jonathan, you're 4.
Join.
Join. Richard, you're 4.
Now, I wonder, could you bejoin?
Bejoin.
No.
I've got join.
Maybe in the 16th century, I don't think now.
I wish it was
for
the
the
16th
points,
century.
5-letter word.
Jobbing. It's like, it's like when you're doing a job. You're jobbing.
You're jobbing. You're jobbing 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not there.
It's not there.
Not there, OK.
It's not there.
It's 4 points to both teams.
Wow. Well,
Yeah, it's something.
we couldn't have done that much better.
Yeah. Was there anything?
Sarah, Susie, could they have done any better?
Yeah, I got one. Susie didn't. I got one. A biome.
Biome, of course, biomes up there, yeah.
Yeah, biome.
So at the end of that, Richard and Kima are in the lead with 27 points.
Oh, John.
Time to go across once again to Dictionary Corner. Sarah, what have you got for us?
Well, I just love this show.
Cheers.
I like that it does words, because I love words. I get very frustrated when people mispronounce words to the extent that they're saying a completely different word. The one that upsets me most, instead of saying specific, people say Pacific. I find it incredibly frustrating. People tell me to be more Pacific, and I'm like, what do you want me to do? Wet myself? Another one, instead of part and parcel, part and partial. The phrase is part and parcel. Part and partial is the same thing. That's like saying, I'm going to kick your butt and your buttocks. This is a good one. My dad had to have a meeting with his boss to ask him to stop praising him at work because his boss was going around telling everyone that my father had a really good work ethic.
Oh, no!
Yeah, he had to be like, please don't spread that around. The problem is, as well, the worst part is I live with one of these people who can't speak properly, or as I like to call them, cucking funts. My girlfriend has absolutely no grasp on common idioms and phrases, but she knows that they exist, so she just makes them up. Like the other day, she was talking about work, and she said that she definitely thinks that she's closed the most deals at work, but her colleague John is coming up her rear. John, if you're watching, stop it. Another one, she said, I heard her in a work meeting, she was on Zoom, and she said, if we want to meet this deadline, we really need to get this boat on the road. Boat on the road. And I asked her what she thought that was in reference to, and she said that she thought it was when you see a boat on the back of a truck. And I said to her, well, how many times have you seen that? And she said she didn't think she ever had. A few more of her classic phrases. It's a dog-eat-dog world.
I think that's a Snoop album, isn't it?
Like a bulldozer in a china shop. And then finally, in an argument, she said to me, she said, if you can't handle me at my worst, then you can't handle the truth, which roughly translates to, I'm the worst.
Sarah Keyworth, everyone. And here is the final teaser. The words are moist pie. The clue is make the most of it. That's moist pie. Make the most of it. See you after the break. Welcome back. The answer to the teaser, the words were moist pie. The clue was make the most of it. It was, of course, optimise. OK, our final letters game. Richard, Kima, your turn to choose. It's all to play for. Come on.
OK, may I please have a vowel, madam?
An A.
May I have a consonant, please?
Oh, come on.
Ooh,
far,
and
so
may I
good.
have another consonant, please?
C.
Nice.
Yes.
And may I have a vowel, please?
I.
May I have another vowel, please?
A.
And may I have a consonant, please?
R.
And another consonant, please?
T.
Another consonant, please?
S.
May I have another vowel, please?
Your last letter is an O.
One we wanted.
And your time starts now.
Oh.
Sorry about that, Susie. It's just their shit. Richard, how many?
5.
Kima?
6.
Jonathan?
6, but I very nearly got an 8 because I nearly found clitoris in there, but not for the first time. It has eluded me.
How many? 6 you're going for? OK. Maisie?
6.
OK.
Oh, sorry, 7. Can I change mine to a 7?
the which?
It's a 7. It's a 7. I'm sorry, it is a 7.
OK,
It
7.
hasn't been called. Get your
I have
thinking
7
eyes
as well.
off mine.
7. I've got a 7.
You don't.
Kima, you're 6.
Inspired by the stars, it's astral.
Astral. Jonathan, you're 6.
Trials.
Trials. I mean, not as good as Astral, but it's something. Maisie, you're 6.
Tiaras.
Richard, you're 7.
Coastal.
Oh, nicely done.
Coastal. That's right, coastal.
Richard Arawani there.
Yes, you stop it.
Yeah, that's good.
Right.
Well, 7 points to Richard.
That's good. That's good. Right. You earned that.
Sarah, Susie, could they have done any better?
Corralitas?
What, sorry?
I don't know.
Pink flower climbing vines native to Mexico and the Caribbean.
Oh,
Corralitos.
Not far off.
Oh, Corralitos. So Jonathan and Maisie have 21, Richard and Kima have 34. Yes. Fingers on buzzers.
Hold it, can we still win? How many points are at stake here?
Go
I'll tell you
on.
what I'll do to make things
I've
interesting.
never won.
It's 10 points for the conundrum, if you get it right.
Yeah.
If you get it in the first 15 seconds, I'll double that to 20.
Don't take this away from me. Don't
Jonathan,
take
we've
this
got to
moment.
get this.
Your time starts for the crucial countdown conundrum now. Jonathan,
Wallpaper.
after 3 seconds, let's see if he's right.
Stop it.
Jonathan, I think you've
Who
done it.
is this man?
Come on! Oh, congratulations to Jonathan and Maisie. You're now the proud owner of this, the Countdown Piano. Thanks to all our panellists, our wonderful studio audience, and all watching at home.
painting
That's
has
it
come
from
to
us.
life.
Good night.